Hello to anybody joining me on this recording of I am going to go to raid Sarnia Quarry today. Figured I would read Unmask Those Across the Sea for anybody who is interested in the lore. Compliments to your spy master. She is a resourceful woman. Once she traced our agent to Cambria, the match was ruled in her favor. Tell Sister Liliana to call off her dogs. Save them for Corypheus. We suspect also that she has gotten all she can from Sir Helmuth. A caterpillar upon a leaf does not know when there is a forest about him. You will hear no more from us. Our intention was to watch, and we have seen enough. Corypheus threatens us all, and the Inquisition is Status's only hope for stopping him. Remember that for the moment, we are not your enemy. For the moment. As a gesture of goodwill, we share our knowledge. May it prove valuable in your coming battle. On behalf of powers across the sea, the executors. So that is a secretive group that we don't really know a lot about right now. And actually it's weird because Varric's book Hard in Hightown mentions the executors, but it's like a secretive, or it's not really it doesn't exist. The executors don't exist, and they live across the sea, what's across the sea? Canaries or other unknown groups of people, different races, whatever. Everybody's busy right now, right? So there's that mysterious thing going on. Oh, maybe I should check in on that crew of adventurers or whatever. They get called different names. See. I collected something as a trials reward. Oh, did we do this?
Thank you for your investment in my investigations, Inquisitor. I've learned something, I think. I don't know.
Yes, we haven't had this conversation.
Did you find out about the Fade?
I got a scraping that was cleaned off you, and it's weird. And the other rift bits, they're weird. It's just weird. I said weird, right?
Answers, Dagna.
Lyrium and the Fade linked, but dwarves and Tranquil not linked. But they work Lyrium, so they are. Somehow. There's something there. I was face deep in a rune, and for a moment, I was tall. Really tall. And I thought all the thoughts.
You felt taller. How much taller?
Like mountain tall. Or I was the mountain. But I was moving. I felt dizzy. You know what I remembered? Watching a shaper carve the wall of memory, except big. Isn't that weird? Maybe there were fumes.
And of course, this is talking about Titans.
What do you mean when you say thought all the thoughts?
I don't know. As if for a moment I was around all my people, and my thought was all of theirs.
Your thoughts were their thoughts.
No, my thought was all of our thoughts. Like, hearts. Words are mush. Maybe that's what the stone feels like. Or we think it feels like. If we think it feels. Creepy.
So Tranquil and dwarves are linked to Lyrium, but also not linked.
Like the lyrium needs to flow, but if you're part of it, it takes you with it. So you can't be part of it. That makes me sad. I'm not sure why. It seems like we should be part of it. Whatever it is. Or maybe we're the ones who make it happen. Whatever it is. You know what's frustrating? Answers that aren't answers. Ugh.
Keep investigating, and let me know what you find.
I tried to make it happen again, but it wouldn't. Then I had a headache. And Coco and a lie down. I'll keep at it. It's weird. Oh, and I made a rune. It's weird too. Be careful with it.
Right, the Titans, so the dwarves, are somehow connected to Titans. They have some kind of a hive mind type thing going on. I don't know. You have that, yes. I wonder if I can get any better runes. Thinking of frost, apparently not. Okay. Mhm. Yes. Okay, I know it's not considered fast, really, but I am gonna just jump over here. And okay, I hope I have souls filled with ice because I usually always do. I always have soulless except for this one is the mean route, so entirely sure what I did. Because I started this so long ago. What's the date of my first save? Where you at? Walking up here. I know. Hello.
Word for you.
Oh, I hate this stupid officer. You are always in the wrong place. Well, get out of there.
Word for you. What is it? You may want to look into this.
Oh, whatever. Now I'm just stuck. I'm gonna have to rest
Inquisitor.
a million times or talk to her a million times. Get out of my way. Oh, I'm not gonna mess around with that right now. I hear venatory mumblings. I know I could always hear people mumbling, but when I have headphones on, now I can hear so much. I am not used to hearing through headphones. Oh, I want to do faith stuff all the time so bad. And I know I didn't collect that many more shards. We only have 5. I don't even know what I got for frost distances. I don't know if I got... whatever. Shall see. When I... What? It's telling me to go to the door. Duh. Okay, well. How many of these have I done besides Is that the door? Okay. Really move too slow. My fire is 18.
We need more shards.
Right? Well, wait. Well. It's supposed to tell me what number I need. Since I'm not paying attention. Pretty sure I walked through 2 doors, although I don't know. Okay, yeah. This one I need the second door. So I need spirit 2. And others, I'm at door 3. I don't know why I didn't pick up my loot. Guess I was in a hurry. I mean, 'cause that's money loot they didn't pick up, not just something I couldn't carry. I wanted to see when I actually started this playthrough or when it... Save July 2018, which is time 4 hours. Which I suppose I must have started it in July or June, maybe, whatever. Well, this one isn't that old. Comparatively. Just in case you want to see. See, this one is pretty sure that's my current soulless romance. Has been going since a minimum amount of time of March 2017 and has not been finished. With a bunch of deleted save downstairs, so don't know when I really started. Yes, my plan is to go to Sarnia Quarry eventually. I like to take the long way around, don't I?
It was scalding.
Frost is what I guess. Now, what weapon do I have crafted? Level of weapon. With 151, 180. Go up to 194. So, wait, that is 180. Anyway. I don't have an overabundance of materials because I have no mods. So sad. Don't need it for now.
The pen is mightier, Miles.
Okay. Sarah's only using 113 damage. But I really hate to use bows I picked up. It's just the whatever. Gonna use that. I don't know how much money do I have anyway. This one's oh. $27,000. So I can make a detour into the descent. Pick up some free dragon bone.
Where's my back scratcher?
Wait, what? Where's the dragon bones? Excuse me? Why? Why does it not have dragon bones? Why only webbing and scales? Why? Or did I buy 20 dragon bones? Okay, I guess I am making a detour into the descent. Yeah, this is how I play these games. Just random, whatever. And I don't pay attention to what time I started playing this, recording this either, so like it'll cut off in the middle of something I'm doing, as in the descent. This is gonna be annoying. So I have to actually do the first part of it to get set up. I don't want my video to just die in the middle of fighting something. Let's move faster. Okay, now I'm gonna actually want to take Varric. Jeez. I guess. Oh, really want to bring Cole down here because of conversation. Stone singing. Stones reaching out for the blood that walks. Something like that.
Inquisitor. The workers are almost done building a lift to the deep roads. No darkspawn trouble yet, but the earthquakes have been brutal.
I was told to meet a Shaper Volta.
She's waiting below. You won't see an Orzammar dwarf on the surface. They have rules about that.
Josephine's report mentioned several lyrium mines were damaged by the quakes.
You'll see what's left of this one on your way down. From what I hear, the other mines are barely holding together.
How many quakes have there been since you arrived?
At least 3 big rumblers. And the aftershocks are nothing to sneeze at. My feet miss solid ground.
So you haven't seen any darkspawn up here?
I sharpened my arrows just in case, but they never showed. I'm okay with that.
From your tone, I'd guess Orzammar isn't your favorite place.
I don't have an opinion. Cloud gazers like me aren't allowed in the city. The lift's ready for you. Try not to shift around, and keep back from the edge. It's a long way down.
This reminds me of a story.
Shocking.
It's about an impossibly handsome dwarf and his friend who got crowned King of the Nugs.
A Nug King, really.
It's not as good as it sounds. Nugs mostly just shit on the floor and roll in it. Welcome to the Deep Roads.
So, the deep roads. Do you think there'll be tight spaces? Long hallways with low ceilings?
Possibly. Why?
Just hoping my horns fit.
Is it me, or is this the slowest lift ever constructed?
It's better than climbing down.
I could do with some music. Something with a flute.
I'm pretty sure I have to kill that ogre alpha. It's like I have to block up a bunch of dark spawn coming out of a hole.
Your names will not be
Avoid a boulder falling on me.
A trust Valar, Inquisitor. The
Okay.
Shapered welcomes you to the Deep Roads.
My recording might just cut off in the middle of this.
You look as though you're hiding from something. As a citizen of Orzammar, even a glimpse of your sky could cost me my position and
Guess
render
I'm
me
not
useless.
gonna be
Gotta
in
love real dwarves.
What does a Shaper do
Sarnia
exactly?
Quarry today.
We chronicle the life and times of our people. You're historians. Also scholars and genealogists. Shapers preserve knowledge in the memories, an archive in Orzammar. We record memories
Since
in
I'm
Lyrium to
obsessed
ensure they
with
never fade.
crafting.
We must be meticulous in every detail. How many dwarves have you lost? More than we can count. The mining caste has suffered greatly. Our situation has worsened since we contacted Skyhold. The quakes collapsed this mine and shattered a seal, keeping the Darkspawn at bay. The Legion of the Dead hasn't been able to mend the broken seal, and we can't afford to lose any more lyrium. I've read about the Legion of the Dead. Dwarves who fight Darkspawn in service to Orzammar. They commit their lives to the cause and celebrate their own funerals before entering the Deep Roads. No matter their sins in life, the Legion die noble deaths. What will happen if we lose more lyrium mines? The surface needs lyrium for all sorts of magic. The Inquisition more than most, I understand. And Orzammar's economy relies on the lyrium trade. Without it, there will be chaos above and below. Orzammar deals with Darkspawn all the time. Why request the Inquisition's help? The Legion isn't prepared for this level of disaster, and the Grey Wardens haven't answered our calls for aid. Any threat to the flow of lyrium requires immediate response. The Inquisition is the only force we can rely upon. The Inquisition stands ready to aid Orzammar. Without a steady lyrium supply, things on the surface will get even worse. Apologies for pushing you. I fear the damage that tremor caused. Follow me to the Legion camp.
Follow you to the camp doesn't just mean getting to a camp. It means fighting an ogre.
Keep your eyes open. These roads are dangerous.
being immune to anyway? Disability effects or whatever?
Now, while it's distracted!
What are you immune to?
It's not focused on us!
Forgot how to. Yeah, what are you supposed to use on it if it's immune to everything?
Now's the time to attack! Strike now! It's not focused on us! Now's the time to attack! Now, while it's distracted!
I never usually use
Strike now!
the longest, long
You have my gratitude.
long draw, isn't it? Not long shot.
If I lost you, I'd never make it out of the deep roads.
I'm sure you would find a way. If the ogre reached this point, the Legion must be overwhelmed. Let us hurry. I will never get used to the stench of Darkspawn. They corrupt everything, even the air.
There's this path up here, but there's something. I hear the camp in the background. Headphones are fun. Enlightening. I don't know if anybody else can hear it, but the sound of metal clashing. Yeah, here's.
Get those charges to the tunnels!
Yeah, with a lot of darkspawn attacking. I'm doing this just so I can pick up some dragon bone. Ain't that a good plan? I really like crafting in this game.
Someone prime the sonic fuses!
We can't lose this position! Hurry!
Can't charges with those bastards breathing down our necks!
Clear out the darkspawn!
They even hit anything with that? No idea. Die, dumb thing.
That's got them on their heels! Keep it up!
Now, set the charges!
Ooh, establish a camp. Since I have no idea how long this has been recording, I probably have to stop
Inquisitor,
it, or it's
meet
gonna cut
Lieutenant
itself
Wren,
off any minute.
a veteran of the 5th Flight and one of the Legion's finest commanders.
Someone paid her to say that. Appreciate the help, Inquisitor. Collapsing that seal bought us time. Blighters had the run of these tunnels for days. Now they have a roadblock.
How many deep roads are there? How deep do they go?
They'll take you from one side of Thetis to the other, if you have a death wish.
The roads once connected dwarven cities that were hundreds of miles apart. Then came the Darkspawn. Ren and I have been exploring this region, reclaiming it. But the work is slow.
Mark the map, fight an army. Mark the map, fall in a hole. And so on.
I get the impression you two have known each other a while.
Yeah. The Shaper had sent her to dig up some relics. Asked me to keep her out of trouble. That was 3 years ago.
You can quit any time.
Not when we still have things to fight about.
For such a small group, your people have held up well.
The quakes took a lot of us. Reinforcements will be slow to arrive.
Take cover!
Yes, I can definitely hear the humming way with headphones.
You heard that, yes? The rhythm in the tremors? It's clearer, stronger, more insistent.
I hear it. Doesn't prove a thing.
Guess it proves
These
how
quakes
much
are
war
not a
because I
natural
heard it.
disaster.
Right.
They're deliberate. There's an intelligence behind them.
How could an earthquake be caused deliberately?
We get plenty of natural tremors down here. These are different. She thinks she knows why.
I found an ancient text during an expedition with Ren last year. At the time, it was just a curiosity. But now... The text describes giant creatures, called Titans, living deep underground. They sing in the stone, shaping it. When these quakes began, I believe we heard that rhythm. I believe a Titan is causing all this destruction.
All I heard was an earthquake. How is it you and Ren hear a rhythm?
But I did hear a
Our people
rhythm.
have a strong connection to the stone. We feel it in a way topsiders cannot.
Shapers have great stone sense. And Vault is better
Or
than
at least
most.
a humming.
She never gets lost.
I've never heard of Titans before. What else can you tell me about them?
The text I found predated the first blight. Its pages had mostly rotted away. And there's no mention of the Titans in Orzamar's memories.
Which tells you something.
You speak of the stone like it's more than walls.
The stone is eternal. She was here before us, and remains after we die.
But the stone isn't your god.
We don't worship her, but we do respect and honor her.
The stone makes us strong, and we return that strength to her when we die. It's difficult to express in words.
Mysterious songs often lure people to their deaths, or to an archdemon.
This rhythm isn't a song, exactly. It sounds like air flowing through lungs.
Air that can collapse a whole mine.
Dangerous then. But a magic unique to the deep roads might be worth investigating.
In my experience, no explanation is too strange to consider.
For all we know, that text you found was a bedtime story. We can't be sure until we find the source.
The rhythm I sense in the quakes is emanating from somewhere far below. The stone will lead us there.
And if it comes to a fight, that'll be our job. There's a lift at the side passage nearby. Ready when you are.
Alright, well I made it through the talking, and I'm going to stop the recording. That's not the dragon bone. Where you at?
So it's true.
Loot, yeah, dragon bone times 30. Okay. Alright, recording stopped. Be right back. I think.